Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Laura. I'm the instructor. This is an intermediate level Pilates class, so welcome to everybody. It's kind of fun. I'm seeing some people that I haven't seen in a while, so you can tell summer's over when people start coming back, right? But anyway, good to see all of you. The only infomercial I have is we're going to be doing country line dance on September 22nd. Does that sound right? Yes, that is a Friday. Friday, September 22nd, it is a wine and appetizer night. We're going to dance for an hour, beginning line dance, and then afterwards we're going to socialize for a little bit. So people usually bring an appetizer and wine to share. So that's coming up on September 22nd. Hard to believe that Labor Day is just around the corner. But anyway, we're going to be using the roller tonight as well as a set of toning balls. Now you guys know if it needs to be too much, just feel free to put the things down, do the exercises without work. It's not working for your body, then just modify it to make it be what you need it to be, okay? So we're going to start by standing with the roller. Situate those feet to be hip distance apart. Have the roller be up overhead. And just take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, I want you to pull the abdominals in as you allow the body to round forward, reaching the roller to the floor if you can. And if you can't get it there, it's okay. Top of the head to the roller, nose to the knees, and breathe in. And then as you exhale, pull the belly up and in, and slowly rebuild and restack your spine. And come all the way back up to where we started. So again, it's an inhale. Nod that chin towards your chest. And then exhale, pull the belly in and slowly come down. So this is our wall roll down, reaching for the floor, reaching the crown and the head towards the roller and the nose to the knees, and we breathe in. And then as you exhale, slowly come back up. All the way up. And let's just do two more. So we'll take an inhale here, and you'll exhale, nod that chin to the chest, and then slowly come down, reaching for the floor. Crown of the head to the roller, and just breathe in through the nose. So we take an inhale in through the nose. When you exhale out through the mouth as you restack your spine and you come back up. Let's just do one more. Take that inhale in, nod that chin towards your chest, and then as you exhale, slowly come down. So for those of you that aren't aware, I do post some of my videos on my Facebook page, and I already have a collection of over 50 on there. So take an inhale in. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to friend me. And come all the way back up to where we started. Now we're going to go into a little bit of balancing work. So if you need to go to the wall, to the bar, anything like that, feel free to do that. Otherwise, let's go ahead and place the roller down onto the floor. And I want your left foot to be on it. So you're going to be like this. Now, try to make sure the roller is straight so that it rolls straight behind you. So you're going to be here, like this. I want you to take your hands behind your head. Give me a little bit of a bend in that front leg. And then obviously in the leg that's on the roller. Elbows are wide. From here, I just want you to push the roller out. So you're going to roll it out behind you, and then you're going to bring it back in. So we go a couple inches out, and bring it in. And we just press it out so my knee stays bent, and bring it in, and press it out. Bring it in. Let's do one more here. Press out. Bring it in. Stand up tall. Now let's try that to the other side. Place the left foot down. Make sure it's straight. Take your right foot, put it onto that roller. Take your hands behind your head. Give me a little bit of a sit here. And then from here, the first couple are a little awkward until we can kind of find that position. Go ahead and press it out, and then bring it in. And roll the roller away a few inches with the toes, and then drag it back in. And roll it out, and drag it in. And let's do 3. 2 more here. 2. 1 more here. And then go ahead, stand up tall. Nice work. Now take the roller and place it onto the mat, and also reach for your toning balls, and then have a seat on the roller so that you're going to be right in the center of the roller, facing the front of the class. Having the toning balls be 1 into each hand, just take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, I want you to tip that pubic bone towards you and roll the roller towards the front of the class as you come into a C curve. And you're going to hold that position here. So right away you should feel the belly engaging, taking that inhale in, and then as you exhale, pull the abdominals in, round your body forward, and then stack your spine up. Now let's try that again. We'll take an inhale in, we'll exhale. Tip the pubic bone towards you. Hold it here. Hold that C curve position, take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, round it forward and stack it up. And again, it's an inhale. Exhale, go back. Now, holding it here, I want you to come up onto your heels with both of your feet. So right away, that did a little bit of a change into your abs. Now remember, if being on the roller isn't working for you, that's no problem. Just go ahead and come off of the roller, do it without being on it. Bicep curling here. Hold it up here. And then take it away. But we don't want to hold it here, right? Because it's like too much work. But remember, we're not about easy, so we do want to hold it there and then take it away. So this is your exhale. And then you're in. Good. And this is your exhale. And your inhale. And again, this is your exhale. And your inhale. And again. Now hold it here. Open out to the side. Bring it in. Open out to the side. Bring it in. And open. So hopefully your abs are just doing a little bit of talking back to you right now. Open for 3. And open 2. And open 1 more. Take a breath in. As you exhale, round it forward, stack it up. Now from here, go ahead and pivot your body so that you are the other way onto the roller. And you're sitting up tall onto the one end of it. And the toning balls are just going to be down at your side. We're not going to use them right now at this moment. Just reach those arms forward, take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, I want you to go into a C curve, and you're going to come all the way down onto the roller. So your whole entire spine is going to be on the roller from your head down to your sacrum. So you may have to kind of adjust yourself a little bit so that you can get on the roller. But remember, if the roller's not working for you, because everybody has different situations in their body, don't worry about it. You can do the exact same thing off the roller. But if you are on the roller, let the feet be out in front of the knees, and let the shoulder blades be wrapping around the roller. So my arms are down onto the mat so that my shoulder blades can just kind of wrap around the roller. And just open up into the chest. Your chin is slightly nodded towards your chest. Now from here, let's just take a moment to focus in on our breath, the breathing, the Pilates breath. Where we inhale in through the nose, it's that lateral expansion of the lungs and the ribs. And then as we exhale it out through the mouth. And when you exhale, you pull the abdominals down, you lift up into the pelvic floor, you tighten up everything into your midsection. So again, it's an inhale in through the nose, the lungs and the ribs expand out to the side. And then as you exhale it out through the mouth and you pull the ribs in, sink the belly button down, lift up into the pelvic floor, tighten up that core. Just tighten up everything. And let's take another inhale in. And while you're breathing in and exhaling it out, I just want you to be very mindful of the coolness of the air around you, of your body being present in this room, connecting the mind and the body together. So that as when you exhale out any stress, any tension, any anxiety, anything negative, just let it go. And again, another inhale in, continue to wrap those shoulder blades, and just exhale it out. Now from here, hopefully your toning balls aren't too far away from you. Let's just go ahead and take an inhale in. As you exhale, lift them up towards the ceiling. So we're just going to do a little bit of protraction and retraction of shoulders because it's a great thing to do when we're on the roller like this. So reach the toning balls up towards the ceiling as if you were going to give them to someone. And then keeping the elbows straight but soft, allow the shoulders to come down and wrap the shoulder blades around the roller. So it's an inhale as you reach up, and then it's an exhale as you bring them down. These are called shoulder slaps, a lot of different things, but we'll protract and then exhale down. And let's just do two more here. Reach forward and then exhale down. And one more here. Reach forward and bring it down. Now from here, let's go ahead and take an inhale in. As you exhale, if it works for your body, lift yourself up into flexion. So when we're lifted up into flexion, we could hold an imaginary orange under the chin. Eyes are looking, in this case, towards the tops of the knees. And you have the weights are into the hands. Lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Stay lifted here into flexion. Open out to a T. And then exhale as you bring them back in. So here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. And again, it's an inhale here, and it's an exhale. And let's do two more. One more here. Now just come onto your heels, walk your feet out a little bit more, pick up those toes. Press the heels into the mat. Open up here. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. So it changes the abdominal work, right? At least it should. When you come in, you should feel it a little bit differently into the abs. And we'll open. So just think about we're hugging a tree. Hugging a tree. So we're coming up rounded with our arms. And hug a tree for 3. And open. Hug a tree 2. And open. One more here. Hug that tree. Take your upper body down. And just take an inhale in and exhale out. Now from here, I want you to take the arms back overhead. Circle them around to the side and then bring them back up to the ceiling. Take them back overhead. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale, circle and around. Now use the roller as feedback. Keep the spine connected to it. Take it back, circle around, and to the ceiling. Now let's reverse that. Let's go down towards our thighs, open, circle, and up. Two more. We'll go down, around, and up. One more here. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Around and up. Doesn't that feel good? It feels good because we can feel the shoulder blades and our spine all connected here to the roller. Now, toning balls are going to go down. If it works for you to be on your elbows, place your elbows down. Palms are going to face inward towards your body. If that doesn't work for you, put your hands onto the floor. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, float your right leg to tabletop and then your left. And then let's lift up into flexion. So we're maintaining this position here, balancing onto the roller. And we're going to tap those toes all the way down to the floor. and then lift back up. And we'll tap the left all the way down, and we'll lift up. And again, it's a lower and lift. And lower down on the inhale, exhale, lift it. And lower, lift. And lower, and lift. And let's do 2, so you're lifted to the tips of the shoulder blades, and 2. 1 more here, lower down. 1 more here, lower down. And then from here, go ahead and take the upper body down. And let's go ahead and take 1 foot to the floor, and then the other foot to the floor. Take an inhale in, then as you exhale, just slowly and carefully come off of the roller. So we will come back on it, but for right now, let's go ahead and come off of it. And sit up tall. Place the roller underneath your legs, and you have your legs out in front of your knees. Your feet are out in front of your knees, and you're sitting up tall. You're going to have your hands on the roller. I want you to take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, we're going to go back here into that C curve. From here, I want you to lift the roller up and touch it to the back of the legs and lower down. So lift it up and press it into the back of the legs and down. Lift up and press and down. Lift up and press and down. 3 more here. Lift up, press, and down. Lift up, press for 2. And lower. Lift up, press here for 1. And lower. Now go ahead and lower your entire upper body all the way down. From here, turn that roller and place your right foot onto it. So we're going to go into bridging. Bring your left foot in as much underneath your knee as possible. Have your right foot be onto the roller. So we'll bridge in this position. Again, if it's not working for you, then just take your foot off the roller. Take an inhale in. Let's just do 1 first with our hands on the floor. Just kind of keep ourselves stabilized. And then as you exhale, gently tuck the hips under. And then just peel your spine up and come up here into the bridge. And we'll take an inhale up here. And then as you exhale, slowly allow the body to come down. 1 vertebra at a time. All the way back down to the mat. Now, if you're feeling a little confident, which we all are, let's take an inhale in. And then exhale, tip the pubic bone towards you. And this time, lift up your arms. So take away the stability of the arms and just lift them up here to the ceiling. And take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, slowly come down. Let's do 1 more. Roll from that imprint to neutral. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, gently tuck, peel, lift up. Come all the way up and just hold bridge. Take a breath in. And then exhale, slowly come down. Now bring the arms back down to the mat. Roll the roller over so it's underneath the left foot. Place the right foot onto the mat, and that right foot is as much underneath the knee as possible. And we'll take an inhale here. Keep your arms down for the first one. And then as you exhale, gently tuck and peel and lift and come all the way up and hold it here. And breathe in. And then as you exhale, slowly come down. Now we're going to reach the arms towards the ceiling. So we're in that neutral. We're going to take an inhale. We exhale, lift the arms up as we go through imprint, and we peel the spine off of the mat, and we come up here, and we hold it. We'll inhale in, and then you'll exhale, slowly come down. And again, we'll take an inhale. We'll exhale, gently tuck and peel and lift and come all the way up and just hold bridge here. Just breathing in, inhaling it in. And then exhaling, slowly coming down. 1 vertebra at a time. all the way down here to the bottom. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and move that roller out of the way for the moment. And what I'd like you to do is to come up onto your forearms. So you're on your elbows, your chest is open. So we're not like this, but we're lifting our chest to be open here in this position. And then our legs are going to be in a tabletop position. I want you to take the legs out, open them the width of the mat, bring them back together, and bring them back. So we stay nice and lifted, chest open, we go out, we open, we close, and we bring them back in. We'll do one more just like that, and then we're going to add on to it. So we take it out, we open, we close, and we bring it in. Now let's go ahead, come out. I want you to open, double tap down, lift back up, bring them together. So again, we open, tap, lift, together, and open, tap, lift, together, and open, tap, lift, together, and open, tap, lift. Two more after this. We've got this.
Like synchronized
Oh,
swimming.
yes, synchronized swimming. There we go. Yes.
Sorry.
Imagine. We've got it together. Here we go. I was actually on water ballet in high school, synchronized swim. And bring it in, and then take them to tabletop, take them down, bring your upper body down, and just bring your knees into your chest for a moment. And just take a breath in, just inhale in through your nose, and just exhale it out through your mouth. And again, just another inhale, and exhale. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and take the roller, and I want you to put it so that it's going to be into your shoulder blade area. So I realize that this may not work for some of you, and if that doesn't work, just be off the roller. Okay, so just do it off the roller if it's not going to work for you. So your hands are going to be behind your head. You just kind of have this into that shoulder blade area. And again, if you can't be on the roller, then you're just going to lift up into flexion. So when we go back over the roller, you would just be laying on the mat. But then when we lift off the roller, you would just lift up into flexion. So again, here's your inhale, and here's your exhale. And again, here's your inhale, and your exhale. Do one more. Take an inhale here, and exhale, lift up. So imagine that you're going to be lifting off of the roller. So when you're lifted up into that flexion, you should feel the abdominals. Now let's do one more. We're going to go back here, and we're going to lift up, and we're going to hold it. Now hold to that point where you can feel your abdominals engaged. We're going to take that right leg out. So my left foot is in front of my left knee. From here, I want you to slow motion bicycle that leg. Come down and up and around. Now stay lifted off of the roller, and lift up. Bring it down. You can brush the mat if you'd like and come up. And keep that lift off of the roller. The elbows stay wide. And again, take it down and around. It's a slow motion bicycle. So it makes it harder. And let's do two more here. Two. Keep lifted. One more here. And now go ahead and take that foot down. Lift up the left. Give me a slow motion bicycle here. So imagine we're watching it in slow motion as that leg brushes, and you come up and around, and you brush, and up and around. Keep the lift off of the roller. I know that you're connected to it, but what I'm saying is try to imagine that you're lifting off of it. So hopefully you're engaging those abdominals, and we'll come around. And let's do 3 more here. It's 3. And it's 2. And it's 1 more here. And now go ahead and place that foot down. Give me an over the roller if possible for your body, and exhale, lift up. And again, it's an over the roller. Inhale, it's an exhale, lift. And 1 more here. Now lift, keep that lift up. Bring that right leg into tabletop. Flex into that right foot. Take that leg out. Imagine that you're pressing something very heavy. Take it slightly to the side of the mat, bring it back, and bring it in. So you're going to exhale, press out. Take it slightly open, back, and in. And again, press out. Keep that upper body lift off of the roller, out, bring it in, and do 1 more here. Press it out, take it away, bring it in, and bend it, take it down. Left leg lifts, left foot flexes. Press out. So resist, resist, resist. And then out we go to the side, in we come, and back. And again, so resist. So imagine that you're pressing something heavier, you're pushing through clay. And in, and bring it back. Elbows stay wide, you keep the upper body lift. Press out, open, bring it in. 2 more. Let's press it out. Take it open to the side. Bring it in. 1 last one here. Press it out. Take it slightly to the side. Bring it in. Bend it to tabletop. Take that foot down. Go over the roller. 3. Exhale, lift up. Go over the roller. 2. Elbows stay wide, lift up. 1 more here. Lift up. And then carefully bring your body up if you were on the roller and come off of the roller. Now we're going to come back onto it in this way, probably just 1 more time. So this will probably be the last time we'll be on it like this. Whew, I could feel my belly when I went down. All right. Hopefully you guys can as well. Okay, so we're going to do the 100 on the roller. Now you can have your leg, if you would like to, we're going to be lifted. You can bring it up into tabletop. You can have it out on a diagonal, or you can have it to the ceiling. And then we'll switch at 50. Obviously, we can't have both legs up and both arms up. Well, we could try, but I don't know what our success rate would be with that. So if you want to use the toning balls in the hands, grab those as well when we do this, okay? So we'll take an inhale in, and then we'll exhale, lift up. So maybe for some of you, you're going to have both your feet be on the mat, and this is how you're going to do it, the 100. But if you'd like, lift that left leg either into tabletop or to the ceiling or extend it out. Let's get started. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 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 Now go ahead and switch your legs and take the other leg, the right leg, either into tabletop or to the ceiling or out. And palms go up. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. And last one. And exhale at 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and put the head back to the roller. Place the weights down. Bring the knees into the chest if you'd like to, just to kind of let the abs relax for a moment. And if you want, you can kind of go back and forth from side to side on the roller because it gives you a little bit of a back massage. And then from here, we'll go into the roll-up on the roller. All right? So, for this, take the legs out to the mat. I take my feet a little wide. I keep a bend into my knee. And again, can you do this off the roller? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. So no worries. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you've got to pull the belly in and lift yourself up. And come all the way up and reach and round it forward. Stack your spine up. Take an inhale, then as you exhale, slowly go back down. Try to control the down. All the way. Okay, let's try it again. The first one is definitely the hardest, okay? It really is. Try it again. Here we go. We've got it. Inhale, exhale, lift up. See, I told you the first one was the hardest. And round and reach it forward. Take a breath in. Then exhale, stack up the spine. And then slowly go down, whether you're on the floor or you're on the mat. You still want to see if you can control, or I mean the roller or the mat, you want to control the down. We'll take an inhale. We'll exhale, belly in, and we'll lift up. Round and reach. If you're doing it off the roller, point into the toes. Then as you come back up, flex back into the feet. And then go down. Tipping the pubic bone towards you as you slowly go down. We're just going to do one more. Just one more. We'll take an inhale in. And we'll exhale. Nod that chin to the chest and then lift yourself up. Round and reach it forward. Breathe in. Then as you exhale, come up. And then go down. All the way down. And then from here, if you were on the roller, come off. If you were already off the roller, then reach for the roller. And we'll go into our abdominal series. So that's a series of 5 exercises that we'll do, one right after the other. We'll start with that single leg stretch. Taking the roller into our hands, take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, float your right leg to tabletop, and then your left. And then lift yourself up into flexion. So keeping your hands pressing against the roller, I want you to extend the left leg out and press the roller into the right leg. And then switch. So here's your exhale. The right leg is going to go out. You're lifted into flexion. Remember, you can always have a red ball under your head. And then bring it in. And here's your exhale. And exhale. And exhale it here. Bring it in. So by pressing the roller into the leg, we can get a little bit deeper engagement into the belly. And here's your exhale. And in. And your exhale here. And exhale. And exhale it. We're going to do 2 more. So try to be lifted to the tips of the shoulder blades. And bring it in. And exhale it here. And in. Come on, we've got 1 more. We've got it. 1. And bring it in. Last one here. 1. And bring it in. And take it down. Just bring the knees into the chest. Gently go from side to side. Circle into the ankles. Wiggle into the toes. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale. You can take your head left and your head right. Shrug your shoulders up. And then from here, we'll take the roller wide into the hands, and we'll go into that double leg stretch. So the legs will come into tabletop. We'll inhale. As you exhale, we'll lift up, leading with our forehead. And then we stay lifted up, but the arms and legs go away. Now, squeeze the sides of the roller as you bring everything back in together. So here's your inhale, release it. Here's your exhale, squeeze the roller like as if you were going to press it into a smaller piece. And we inhale, and we exhale. And inhale it here, and exhale. And let's take it away. Bring it in. And again, away we go. And exhale it in. And let's do 4 more. Squeeze into that roller. Stay lifted. We've got 3. And bring it in. 2. Bring it in. 1 more here. And bring it in. Hold it here. Just hold that upper body lift. Squeeze the roller, release it. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. For 5, for 4, and 3. It's 2. 1 more. Take your head down. Bring your knees in and just relax. Take a breath. Inhaling in. Again, just shrug the shoulders up and unshrug. And then we can carefully place the roller down off to the side. And then from here, we'll go into that single straight leg stretch. Now remember, when we do that, we pull behind the thigh, the calf, or the ankle. We take the legs up to the ceiling. A bend in the knee is perfectly fine. We'll take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, we'll nod the chin to the chest, lift up into flexion. If you need the red ball, that would be a time to put your head on it. Bring the right leg in, take the left leg away. And it's an inhale, inhale, and then exhale, switch it. And then it's lower and lift. And it's lower. So I'm subbing for Angie tomorrow morning at 10:30. I also teach water Pilates at noon on Wednesdays. And then I'll be teaching this Friday as well at 10:30. And again, lower and lift. And lower. And breathe. And inhale. Lift up. Let's do 4. And 4. So remember, you can always pull yourself up against the leverage of that leg for 3. And it's 3. And we have 2. And 2. 1 more here. It's 1. And last one here. It's 1. And then bring it in and take it down. Knees come in and you just gently go from side to side. Circle the ankles and just wiggle into the toes. And take that breath in. Inhale it in and exhale it out. And then from here, let's go ahead and reach for the roller. And we're going to take the roller and kind of position it between the legs so that when we go down, we just kind of are keeping that roller balanced and squeezed between the legs. So I have my kind of equidistant from one end to the other. Take your hands and gently interlace your fingers behind your head. So your elbows will be wide. We're going to inhale. Then as you exhale, lift yourself up here into flexion. So eyes are looking right to the mid-thigh. Imaginary oranges under that chin. Now we're gonna lower the legs down about 8 inches or so from where we started. Remember, it's not all the way down. And then we'll flex into the feet and bring the legs back up. So if using the roller is bothersome, just don't use it. Point into the toes, go down on the inhale. Here's your exhale, flex into the feet and lift up. And again, down we go on the inhale. And we flex and come up. And again, down we go. Here's your inhale. And exhale, flex and lift up. And point into the toes. And flex and lift up. And down we go. And flex and lift. Squeeze into that roller as you come up. Make it just a little bit harder. We're going to do 4 more. Down we go for 4. And flex and squeeze. Down we go for 3. And flex and squeeze. Down we go 2. And flex and squeeze. 1 more here. Take it down. And flex and squeeze and come all the way up. And then take your head down. Bring the knees in and just gently go from side to side. Ooh, circle ankles and wiggle toes. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And then from here we'll go right into the last of the ab series, which is that crisscross exercise. So let's just use the roller for that. We'll take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, let's lift ourselves up into flexion. And we'll just go to the right as we bring the right knee into the left armpit, and we'll hold it here. The left leg extends on a diagonal. And then we'll inhale as we pass through center, and we'll exhale as we come to the other side. And again, we come through and we exhale. And we come through. This is your inhale. Here's your exhale. Now, when we pass through this time and we go to this side, I don't want you just to touch the roller to the floor. I want you to push down onto it. So with your top hand, press down. Then bring it to center as you inhale. As you exhale here, press down with that top hand. Should make a difference in your abs. And then inhale. And exhale here, press down. And center. And exhale here, press down on that roller into the floor. And center. And exhale here. And center. And exhale here. We're going to do 1 more to each side. And again, exhale. We've got it. Woo, we're almost done with this ab series. And bring it in and press it down here. And bring it. Woo, take your head down. And just gently go from side to side and just circle and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And then from here, if you want to take the roller into the hands, take the heels down by your glutes. We'll inhale, and then as you exhale, we'll go ahead and rock the body up and balance it. And then once you're balanced, place those feet down. Put the roller this way onto the floor. And if that doesn't work for you because your arms aren't long enough, then it's okay, you can put it down this way. Well, let's just try. Move your body kind of close to the front of the mat, because that's going to make it a little bit better when your arm is lifted up if you have it on the floor. The roller's in front of the chest and the arm is lifted. Now your other arm, it can either be long with your head on it, or you can have it slightly bent with your head on it so that you're nice and supported. And again, if this doesn't work for you, you can take the roller like this and you can push into it this way when we lift up. All right, so whichever is better. All right, Now we'll take an inhale in. As you exhale, I want you to lift up into the lower body and press down into the roller with the fingers. And then remember, lower the legs, but we don't let them touch. So we'll take an inhale here, we'll exhale, lift up. So your hips are stacked one on top of the other, and we lower down. So when we lift up, we don't want to do a twist, we just want to lift up. Sometimes people do this, and then we're not getting as much oblique action going on. And lower. And exhale here. And lower. And exhale. And lower. And let's lift up for 3. And lower down. And lift up for 2. And lower. Lift up 1. Now hold it here. Take the top leg higher. Take it to meet the bottom. Take the leg slightly down. So that's the pattern. We lift, top leg higher, top leg lowers, both legs down. And lift, top leg higher, top leg down, both legs down. And we lift, and top leg comes down. And so when I say lower, we don't lower them so they touch, right? We still keep that elevation down. Keep pressing onto the roller for 3. And lift. Down and down. Last 2. And lift. Top leg lifts. And down. And down. 1 more. And lift. Top leg lifts. And down. And down. Now lift up both the legs. Take the top leg. Lift it. Lower it for 6. Lift. And lower. Keep the bottom leg elevated. Lift. And lower. 3 more. Keep pushing on the roller. And 2. And 1. Woo! Take it down. Move it on over. That was quite invigorating, wasn't it? Felt good? Okay. Same setup, so kind of move yourself to the front of the mat so that you can keep the roller solid onto the floor. And that bottom arm is going to be bent. Rollers in front of the chest. We'll take an inhale in. We'll exhale, lift up. And we'll hold it. And we'll lower. And again, we'll exhale here, lift up and hold. And we'll lower. And exhale, lift up, hold. And lower. And exhale, lift up, hold it. Press into that roller. Feel a difference. Don't press into it and press into it. Play with it. You should feel a difference. And lower. And exhale, lift up, push. Sometimes I'll have clients say, what is this doing anyways? And I'm like, well, don't do it. And then see, and then do it, and then you'll know. And then lower down. And exhale, lift up, hold it. And lower. And we'll do 3. Lift up, hold. And lower. 2 more. Lift up, hold. And lower. 1 more here. Press into it, lift up, hold. Now, from here, top leg goes up. It meets bottom. Both go down. Lift both legs. Lift top leg higher. Take it to the bottom. Both down. It's a lift. Top higher. Down. And down. It's a lift. Top higher, down, and down. And lift. Top higher, down, and down. 1 more and lift. Top higher, down, and down. Now lift. Take your top leg up. Bring it to the mat. So we don't want to lift it up and scrunch our cervical vertebra. Arms are out. Both hands are onto the floor. See if you can lift up your right leg and your left arm and hold it here. And then bring both of them down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift up the left leg. Then see if you can add the right arm and hold it. And take it down. It's a little bit different than just being entirely onto the floor, on the mat. Now go ahead, lift up right leg, lift up left arm. And lower. And again, lift up left leg, right arm, hold it, and down. Okay, now we're gonna add a variation to this. We're gonna lift up the right leg. We're gonna lift up the left arm. I want you to swim. Imagine you're swimming with that left hand all the way back to your thigh. Bend it to 90 and bring it to the floor. Take both things down. So left leg is gonna lift. Right arm is gonna lift. You're gonna circle that arm all the way around to the thigh. You're gonna bend it and bring it in. Okay, let's try one more to each side. Right leg lifts, left arm, we circle, in, and down. And last time on this side, left leg lifts, right arm, circle, and in, and all the way down. Now, gently roll yourself off of the roller and come back into either child's pose or into shell stretch and just stretch out your spine. So just take an inhale here and exhale. And another inhale and exhale. And then from here, we're going to go into a plank. Now remember, you can be on your hands, on your knees, on your forearms, on your knees, or either one of those positions on your toes. We are going to do a variation with the plank, but it doesn't matter. If you're on your forearms, you just stay on that. If you're on your forearms, on your knees, you just stay on it. If you're in a full body plank and you want to come along for a variation, feel free to do that. So I'm going to come up into a full body plank. Here, if you're on your forearms, that's totally okay. That's not a problem at all. And if you're on your knees, that's okay as well. So let's hold up into plank, pulling the abdominals up and in. Now from here, I want you just to go ahead and see if you can walk your right arm out, your left arm out. Walk them back, come back, hold it. Come forward. Walk out right, walk out left. Walk right back, walk left back, come back. Hold. Come back out to plank. Walk out right, walk out left. Walk right in, walk left in, come back. Hold. Come out one more. Walk it out, walk it out. Bring it in, bring it in. Come back, hold, come out to plank. Hold plank here, head is in line with your spine, and we're just gonna hold it out, rest our under shoulders, and we'll breathe. We'll take an inhale in, and exhale it out. Again, another inhale. And exhale. And then allow the body to come down. Stretch it back. And just breathe. Shell stretch or child's pose, whatever feels better for you. Inhaling and exhaling. And then from here, we'll come up and we'll come into our final stretches. I'm going to sit onto the roller, but you do not have to. I'm going to butt it up against my mat so it's a little bit more secure. You'll sit up nice and tall onto your sitting bones. Legs are just a little bit more than with hip distance apart. Arms are going to be out to that T. We'll take an inhale in as we rotate here to the left, and we'll exhale as we go down. And I kind of grab onto the back of the roller if you're on it, just to get a little bit more of a stretch. And then let's come up and center. And again, we'll rotate and we'll reach down. Hold it here. And we'll come up and center. And again, inhale, rotate. exhale down. And up, and center. One more here. Rotate, reach, breathe, come up, and center. Now go ahead, bring the legs in, and sit your booty back a little bit on the roller. Makes you a little bit more stable. And then take an inhale in. Exhale, we'll twist here to the left. Press into the roller, press into the leg. And again, arms will come up on the inhale. On the exhale, we'll come down. And we lift up. And we lower. And one more here. And lower. And then come forward. Go ahead, take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, bring those palms together. Bring them down in front of the heart and chest. Nod the chin to the chest and just close the eyes. Just breathe in through the nose. Inhale it in. And exhale it out. Keeping the mind and body connected to one another, focusing in on the breath as you take an inhale in. And then you exhale it out. And let's just go ahead and take a life-giving breath in together, that deep inhalation as that air fills up every cell in our body. And as we exhale it out, I just want you to think about all that you just did this past hour. How you are closer to any goal that you may have for yourself, but most importantly, how you achieved more strength. Hopefully got a chance to kind of clear the mind so that you feel refreshed and ready to face this beautiful, warm summer evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. It's always great to see all of you. Thanks for being with me here tonight. If you guys wouldn't mind spritzing your things up, that would be lovely.